What we have not done is registered ourselves as an entrepreneurial nation.
While Ratan Tata is yet to issue a public statement on his death, Cyrus Mistri's funeral had the Tata family matriarch, the 92-year-old Simone Tata, in attendance.
Ratan Tata, the architect of a global empire, was known for his unwavering vision and strength. As the chairman of the Tata Group, he transformed the Indian industry, leaving a lasting impact worldwide. He was respected as a leader of great character because of his humble nature and commitment to helping others. But behind his public persona lies a deeper story, one of personal growth and transformation. What experiences molded the man behind the legend? Join us as we explore Ratan Tata's private world, revealed through the emotional memories of his stepmother, Simone Tata, and uncover the unexpected events that defined his extraordinary life. Behind the public persona, Ratan Tata has long been regarded as one of India's most respected figures. He is known as a visionary who changed Indian business and philanthropy. As the chairman of the Tata Group, he led with humility and a strong focus on progress. Yet, despite his high status, Ratan remained really private, hiding his personal life from the world's gaze. While his public image painted him as confident and purposeful, those closest to him knew the depth of emotions and challenges he carried within. Simone Tata, his stepmother, paints a vivid picture of a man whose personal struggles quietly shaped his leadership. Known for her own role in creating Lakme, India's first cosmetics brand, Simone shared moments that revealed the other side of Ratan, a sensitive soul deeply affected by life's trials. Her intention wasn't to sensationalize his story, but to honor the man who balanced the immense responsibilities of the Tata legacy gracefully. If you thought you knew this man, wait till you hear what we are about to reveal. Simone recalls a young Ratan dealing with the expectations placed upon him as a member of India's most prominent industrial family. He found solace in his work, channeling his emotions into building a vision for the future. Yet, like anyone else, he faced heartbreak and loss that profoundly shaped his outlook on life. She spoke of moments when Ratan's private pain were quite different from his public image of calm determination. One such instance was his decision to remain unmarried, a choice rooted in personal sacrifice. Despite his deep capacity for love, circumstances led him to prioritize his role within the Tata Group over personal desires. Simone reflects on how these experiences, while painful, instilled in Ratan an extraordinary empathy for others. His ability to connect with people across various social levels, combined with his focus on ethical leadership, came from these struggles. Simone's recollections also mention his quiet acts of kindness and his commitment to helping those in need. These values, deeply ingrained during his youth, became the cornerstone of his leadership. Whether it was championing employee welfare or directing significant resources toward philanthropy through Tata Trusts, Ratan's personal experiences informed his decisions in profound ways. Simone speaks of a man who, despite his public stature, was profoundly human. He was vulnerable, reflective, and deeply driven by love for his family and his nation. He was not just a great leader, but also an inspiration for generations, and his story of resilience and self-discovery lay behind the accolades and achievements. The trials of love and loss. Simone Tata painted a vivid picture of Ratan's early years, revealing the emotional complexities that shaped his character. One of these pivotal moments happened while he was living in Los Angeles, far from the expectations of Bombay and the legacy of his family. Ratan found a love that could have changed his life. Ratan was a student pursuing his interest in the 1960s. After studying architecture at Cornell University, he went on to Harvard Business School. Los Angeles offered him the freedom to think, dream, and be himself away from the shadow of his family's reputation. It was here that he met a young American woman who would capture his heart. Their love, set against the backdrop of a socially transformative era in America, grew strong and steady, promising a future filled with mutual aspirations and the possibility of a life unburdened by tradition. Marriage seemed inevitable, and their plans began to take shape. But just as their shared dreams began to take root, Ratan got a call from home that changed everything. His grandmother, the formidable matriarch of the Tata family, was very sick. Family duty called him back to India, a call he couldn't refuse. Torn between his love for this woman and his deep sense of responsibility to his family, Ratan made the heart-wrenching decision to go back to India. He hoped their love would endure the separation and believed she might join him in India, overcoming the cultural and geographical gap. However, the circumstances of the time conspired against them. The escalating Sino-Indian War of 1962 brought political instability and travel restrictions, making their union increasingly unlikely. Gradually, the dream of a life together faded, leaving Ratan with a deep sense of loss. Simone revealed that while Ratan rarely spoke of this lost love, the pain was evident. It was not just the loss of a relationship, but the sacrifice of a future that might have been. Instead of dwelling on his grief, he buried it deep and channeled his emotions into his work. Over time, this heartbreak forged in him a resilience that became a cornerstone of his leadership. However, this was not the only time Ratan Tata would fail to find love. Years later, another chapter unfolded, one that involved Simi Garawal, the iconic Bollywood actress and television personality, who was renowned for her elegance and grace. Simi and Ratan shared a connection that was profound yet discreet. Simi Garawal was known for hosting Rendezvous with Simi Garawal, a show in which she conducted interviews with India's elite. She has further been celebrated for her charm and intellect. She found a common friend in Ratan, someone who understood the pressures of public life yet valued personal authenticity. Their relationship, though strong, was hindered by the demands of their respective worlds. For Ratan, his responsibilities to the Tata Group and his deeply private nature made navigating such a high-profile relationship challenging. For Simi, a public figure whose life was always under scrutiny, the secrecy only added strain. Despite their mutual affection, external pressures and circumstances eventually drove them apart, leaving Ratan with yet another experience of love lost. Simone's recollections offered more than a glimpse into Ratan Tata's romantic life. They provided insight into the man himself. These experiences of love and loss did not embitter him. Instead, they broadened his perspective, deepened his empathy, and shaped his leadership and lifestyle. Ratan Tata's ability to connect with others and lead with both compassion and foresight stemmed in part from these deeply personal struggles. His sense of responsibility, not only to his family, but to the society at large, was perhaps influenced by the sacrifices he had made in the name of duty. These trials of love and loss, far from weakening him, became the bedrock of his character. Simone's stories revealed a man who, despite his public image of strength and determination, carried the quiet scars of emotional sacrifice. These scars were not marks of weakness, but of humanity, serving as a reminder that behind the titan of industry was a man whose path to greatness was shaped as much by his heart as by his mind, forging a new path. Ratan Tata's personal losses and sacrifices became the unexpected foundation for his transformation. Instead of leaving him broken, the heartbreaks and responsibilities that defined his early life built in him a resilience and empathy that shaped his leadership, business, and philanthropic approach. The man who once dreamed of finding personal fulfillment through love received a new sense of purpose in serving his family, his company, and his country. Far from hardening him, Ratan's experiences softened his heart. Because of his struggles, he developed a deeper understanding of human frailty, which gave him profound compassion for others. He would rather turn his personal pain into a force for innovation and social progress than allow adversity to weigh him down. This ability to channel challenges into opportunities for growth became a defining characteristic of his character. Early in his career, Ratan worked at Tata Steel, laboring alongside workers in the steel plants of Jamshedpur. The heat, the grit, and the daily grind of factory life gave him first-hand knowledge of the difficulties faced by regular workers. This exposure influenced his conviction that companies had a responsibility to their employees, communities, and shareholders. He understood that true success was determined not only in profits, but also in a company's ability to positively impact people's lives. When Ratan Tata took over as chairman of the Tata Group in 1991, he inherited a vast and fragmented conglomerate of over 80 companies, each operating independently with little unity. Because of the group's strong tradition, many senior executives were resistant to the change. Critics doubted Ratan's ability to match the legacy of his predecessor, J.R.D. Tata, while the rapidly evolving global market presented further difficulties. But Ratan was not deterred. His personal trials had forged a calm determination and a clear vision for the future. He further modernized company operations, encouraging innovation and cultivating a sense of shared purpose. Ratan believed that to succeed globally, the Tata Group needed to adapt and evolve while leveraging the strength of its diversity. Ratan Tata went beyond streamlining the organization. He redefined what success meant for the company. He championed corporate social responsibility by integrating ethics and community development into the core of the Tata Group's values. Under his leadership, the Tata Trusts expanded the scope of their charitable contributions by funding initiatives in education, healthcare, and rural development. His commitment to these causes reflected a belief that businesses could be agents of positive change, improving lives while achieving economic growth. One of Ratan's most significant contributions was his focus on innovation. He pushed Tata companies to think outside the box, leading to the creation of revolutionary products like the Tata Nano, the world's most affordable car. Despite not being a commercial success, the Nano symbolized Ratan's commitment to making quality products affordable for the general public, exemplifying his vision of inclusive growth. Ratan Tata's transformation as a leader was neither sudden nor dramatic. It was a gradual process shaped by his own struggles and his desire to make a meaningful impact. His ability to strike a balance between his career and personal growth resulted in a unique leadership style that was rooted in empathy, resilience, and an unwavering commitment to doing what was right. He came out of his struggles with a renewed dedication to service, not with bitterness. This gradual development became the cornerstone of his legacy. Under his leadership, the Tata Group not only rose to prominence, but also became a symbol of ethical business practices and social responsibility. Ratan Tata's story reminds us that true leadership isn't just about achieving success. It's about enduring hardship and using those lessons to inspire and uplift others. The unexpected legacy. The heartbreak Ratan experienced, the sacrifices he made, and the grace with which he faced life's challenges became a foundation for the legacy he built, which extended far beyond the Tata Group's boardrooms. He understood that real success went beyond financial gain and market dominance, but about empowering others, encouraging innovation, and improving society. Ratan Tata's bold and audacious attitude was evident in his business decisions. His acquisitions of international brands, such as Tetley Tea and Jaguar Land Rover, weren't just clever strategies to expand the company, but also demonstrated his belief in the potential of Indian companies to succeed globally. He thought of a future where Indian companies would not only compete with international giants, but also outperform them. When Tata Motors bought Jaguar Land Rover in 2008 for $2.3 billion, many people saw it as a risky move. The British car makers were, at that time, struggling, and Tata Motors was better recognized for its affordable vehicles than its luxury cars. Nevertheless, under Ratan's leadership, Jaguar Land Rover achieved worldwide success, proving skeptics wrong and demonstrating his ability to transform obstacles into opportunities. His commitment to philanthropy was inspired by both his personal experiences and the tradition of giving back by the Tata family. Having pursued his academic dreams across continents, he understood the transformative power of education. Witnessing the difficulties faced by marginalized communities, he recognized the importance of access to quality healthcare. Ratan Tata also saw the need for rural development in a bid to improve the lives of millions of Indians. Under his leadership, the Tata Trusts funded a number of education initiatives, as well as in the fields of healthcare, rural development, and disaster relief. The Tata Memorial Hospital, a leading cancer treatment and research center, stands as a testament to his dedication to making healthcare affordable and accessible to those in need. Ratan Tata's legacy isn't just about the companies he built or the deals he negotiated. It lies in the values he stood for, the principles that guided his decisions, and the subtle yet significant impact he had on countless lives. He showed that empathy, integrity, and a commitment to making the world a better place are important qualities of true leadership. Instead of holding him back, his personal heartbreaks and the challenges he faced gave him strength, allowing him to lead with greater compassion and understanding. Through his actions, Ratan Tata taught us that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a source of strength. He showed that even during difficult circumstances, the human spirit has the power to overcome hardship. His story inspires people everywhere to build a future that is not only successful but also compassionate and inclusive. Ratan Tata's life serves as a testament to the idea that leadership, when guided by empathy and integrity, can create a legacy that touches hearts, transforms communities, and inspires generations. His story reminds us that true greatness comes not just from what we achieve, but from how we uplift others along the way. What can we learn from Ratan Tata's inspiring journey? How can we bring his values of empathy and integrity into our own lives and careers? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, click the following video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.